how's it going, everyone? So today's video is just to thank all the Patreons and people who supported the channel throughout this month. I decided I wanted to do something a little bit different. I could have been like everyone else and just thrown the names and stuff on the back of a video, that sort of stuff. But I wanted to be a little bit more unique, so I went through and I built a bunch of coasters representing the people who supported me throughout the month. I'm gonna attempt to do something like this every month, so let's get into the park and have a look around. We'll check out a couple of the coasters that were made for the people. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys whether or not we run the coasters every time, if I do more of these or if we do it so it's like that. But let's get in here, shall we? There's a few too many people. Alright, so we're coming up on our first one, just over here on the right. The first big thank you is for Shirayuki. She is my mod over on Twitch. Always more than willing to help out, and, you know, doesn't matter what I'm doing, comes in and helps. So let's go for a bit of a closer inspection of the ride, shall we? So it's got a nice big overlapping drop off there. In fact, let's go on it and then we'll have a brief cut. I will get into another person and we'll go from there. Alright, so as we go through, we've got the Mad Rush over here on the left. We're not really going to show it off. It's not really meant for that. It's just, it exists so I could do some testing when I first came up with this idea. You know, I wanted to test out signs and that sort of stuff and see how it was going to work. So I built that one just as a kind of play around. So we come through here. We're going to go for a bit of a walkthrough. I spent a lot of time on this park, so I don't want to just skip over everything. But we come in here and we've got a lot of our, you know, a lot of our littler rides, you know, the smaller stuff. I think I designed this section to be more of a kids-friendly sort of section. You know, bring in more of the families into this part. So there's, you know, a lot of Ferris wheels and the smaller stuff, not quite just coasters everywhere. I wish the camera movement was a little bit smoother. But, oh well, I can't really do that, so... So yeah, we've got a bunch of smaller stuff around the place, some bumper cars. Again, I didn't really have many in the way of Patreons and stuff, and the people that we did have support were just really big supporters. So we are coming up on our second supporter, however, and this guy here threw so much. Like, I can't even begin to say how much this guy helped. So I gotta go up and under the railroad. So yeah, there was a bunch of support from different people throughout the month who were not on Patreon, and they're the ones we're going to get to first, and then towards the end there is one that we had on Patreon. So we come over, oh, a bit of lag there. We come over here and we've got the Vipes coaster. Unfortunately, it may actually be broken at the moment, but we're gonna once again skip over to making, going on the ride, and then we'll be back. Okay, so that there was the Vipe 69. Again, this guy come in and he gave so much support to the channel and still does. He does it for all the members of our community, so, you know, I want to give a big thanks to him and all the support he's given. Anyway, let's find our next victim that we're going to make our camera. Okay, well, she's over here by herself. Alright. So let's continue our way through. There is literally not a soul up here. It's actually a good thing. It gives us a good way to kind of show off more of the park without having all the people interfering. It's mainly because I only opened the doors to this park just before we started making the recording, so they're all more towards the center. But we've got a nice little go-kart track here. Unfortunately, we didn't actually have enough names to throw on there, so it is currently unnamed. You know, another cool little section. People starting to fan out through it all, and alright, so I gotta try and remember where everyone's coasters are. I think we're coming up now to our only Patreons. If I come over here, I believe it is. Or is it on the other side here? No, that's where the hotel is. There it is. So we had the right coaster, but the wrong place. I actually think this one will be better off shown with the natural camera. So let's come down here. And show off the chaotic coaster. So this is it here, guys. So we're once again gonna go on it. Test it out, show it off. So I'll see you in a sec. As you can see, guys, there are lots of opportunities to be a part of this. I like to do this sort of thing, this kind of creativity, putting the effort in to make it all work, and I think it's coming out pretty nice. If you would like to be a part of it, there will be a link in the description below with a link to my Patreon. I stream over on Twitch 4 days a week, sometimes some bonus ones, but at the moment it is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I hope to see you there. Now let's come over to the last one. So again, this is another one that's better off in the main camera than the walking camera. This guy is a much newer member of the community. He's only been around for a little while, but he's already made a huge impact on what we can do for the channel and what we are going to be doing. And that's Angermirth. So again, another big thank you to Anger for all the support and making, you know, all the content possible. Let's jump into this ride before it takes off on us. Alright, let's zoom out a little bit and just go for a nice slow flyover of the park, and we'll have a quick chat and end the video. So guys, I had a lot of fun with this. I'm actually going to be buying a lot more of the expansion pack, so I've got more rides and coasters and stuff to play with. I enjoyed making this park. I wonder, is it actually profitable yet? Finances. Making about 45 a year, so I'm only losing a small piece. And we've still got an entire section over here to finish, so next month will be something different. We're going to work on a brand new park. This was more of a test, see how things work, make sure everything was going to come out right. I got to experiment with making different coasters, different styles. I wish I had a bit more in the way of nature to put around. Just spamming the trees kind of... Well, you can tell in certain spots that it's just been spammed around. But yeah, for our last act, I think we're going to go on the Mad Rush coaster. You know, a lot of these other ones never ended up getting named or anybody into them, so it's a shame, but maybe next month we'll have a few more Patreons, a few more people supporting the channel, and we can do that. But let's get over here. The last ride is very simple. There's a big joke on my channel about me being right into tentacles, so...
I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow, I looked around, searched every building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt the glow. The warmth inside me, it kept me afloat. It felt like heaven had found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. Best friend to 23. I heard the heavens crying above me. They gained an angel, I lost a friend. I felt like dying again and again. I went through hell, stared at death, but I keep fighting with each living breath. I saw no way out from where I stood. Felt like the fire had burned me through. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend.
Alright guys, so that's the end to our video. I hope you enjoyed it. I intend to do more of this style shoutouts for our Patreon and supporters throughout the upcoming months. Again, I'm not sure how I'm going to go about it each time. It may change game or style or whatever, but each time everything will get better. I am still in the processes of learning a lot of video editing stuff, so I hope you enjoyed. I hope you consider supporting. Again, I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday over on Twitch, MadRush35. But we're gonna end right there. Thanks very much guys, and I'll see you next time.